Dopest Community was good. Y'all know we had to pop outside, man. We had to. SB released a Christmas album. Well, not really a Christmas album, but they released a surprise for us on Christmas. So you already know on this channel, we done all their discography. So we gotta add this to the archives. And this title is very interesting. It's Thy Will Be Done. The first one is Thy Kingdom Come. So if you put the verse together, Thy Kingdom Come, that will be done on earth. So it is in heaven. So it's like it's crazy how it goes in like that. We also got an album from Bones that dropped. Death Becomes Him. We did a reaction to that as well. So if you guys aren't familiar with the channel, get familiar. Check out our Bones discography. We took a deep dive into all their music. But enough of all that. Let's get right into this, man. The first track is called Leviticus, which is the third book in the Bible and everything. Let's get right to it, man. Happy to see you guys as always. Always love. I appreciate you guys helping this channel out in the very beginning and keeping it growing as well. Pause. Let's get right into Leviticus, y'all. Love you guys.
Because your guilt is great, because your sins are flagrant, I have done these things to you. Therefore, all who have devoured you shall be devoured, and all your foes, every one of them, shall go into captivity. Those who plunder you shall be plundered, and those who prey on you I will make a prey. For I will restore health to you, and your wounds I will heal, declares the Lord. Praise Almighty God, take me out of this facade, Lord of Valley, nothing. All this pain and suffering, I lost count, I can't add it up. Fighting off demons one by one, but now there's legions of them coming from the ceiling, cause I got washed clean in Christ's blood. Raise my sword up to the sky, that's when lightning struck. Pointing at the enemies, trembling the psychic front. Wash all my sins away, Lord, send a mighty flood. Raise me out this chaos, I'll be welcome in the righteous door. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no man, I shall fear no evil. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no man, I shall fear no evil. Praise my peace forevermore. Put me on the front, I'm covered in your blood. If it be the day I die, I pray I die and murdered up. Shedding out my flesh, smoking demons got me out. Jesus, what for God, I step up first, so hold me at the time. Crush about the fucking grave, on the dumb man, stone grave, find out a new crusade. My destination where the darkness waits, even though I'm walking through the valley, I am unafraid.
Hey man, look at this, yo. Hey, so first and foremost, man, you can't help but notice, man, they just came through like it's like you're coming off. It's like the it's like the album starts like you're already in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? It isn't no crazy intro. It's just like it sounds like it's in the middle of everything. It sounds like it's an extension, to Thy Kingdom Come. You know what I'm saying? It's like sounds like it should have been up there. It is like it just drops you right into it. And then for all those people looking for that old SB sound where they're screaming and all that stuff, and you can feel it, this is like very similar to that. And then it's dope because all they're doing is they're giving you the same energy, but they're replacing the lyrics, and it's like they're empowering itself. Man, Scrim said, "I'm smoking on my demons. I'm smoking on a demon pack," or whatever he said. Like it's just I like the way they're flipping the narratives, and it's like they could show you they could do everything. And then the way Ruby just starts, man, like anybody that's not in tune with SB and they hear this album start, they're going to be so confused. It's like from this track starting, I feel like this is was made for the fans. I don't feel like, well, just based off the first song, I don't feel like this was made to get new listeners. You know what I'm saying? I know they don't care about none of that because they feel like they already did what they needed to do. Even at the concert, man, that's why I got this shirt from, by the way, y'all. Shout out to G59. Even at the concert, they had a speech at the end of it, and they were talking about all that, about changing lives and all that stuff. They're like, yo, if we die, we don't care as long as we impacted some lives and everything. It's not about us anymore. So I like how they're trying to they're getting that sound back for like the fans that the fans from like 2015 and everything that been loving SB from all that. But yeah, man, you got Ruby, man. He was like, "Praise the mighty God, take me out this facade. Lord, I have enough of this pain and suffering. I've lost count. I can't add it up. Fighting off demons one by one. Now there's legions of them coming for me, seething. Like it's like, yo, I'm fighting off the demons. It's like the demons are getting bigger now. These legions." He was like, "Raise my sword up to the sky." That's when lightning struck. Pointed at the enemy. He's trembling. His psyche is fucked. Like that, like shit like that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the way he just his psyche is fucking up his psyche. I'm about to kill this demon and everything. It's crazy. It's like, because I got washed clean in Christ's blood, raised my soul up to the sky, and that's when lightning struck, pointed at the enemies, trembling the psych fuck, wash all my sins away, Lord send a mighty flood. We already know historically the flood and everything. Like there's floor and like all religions you look at, there's a flood somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He's like, wash all my sins away. Lord, send a mighty flood, raise me out of chaos. I'll be welcoming the righteous dove, you know. So he's in there. Then Scrim just came through with a style that I ain't heard from Scrim in forever. Like I was just like, yo, I forgot Scrim had one of these styles, man. And he's like, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I should fear no man, I should fear no evil. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I should fear no man, I should fear no evil. And then that's the bridge that goes into his verse. And he's like, pray for peace, prepare for war. Put me on the front lines, covered in your blood. If it be the day I die, I pray I die to martyrdom. Shedding out my flesh, smoking demons got me high. Jesus wept for God, I stepped, but first the old me had to die. So the old me had to die in order for the new me to be grown. Fresh about that fucking grave. So pretty much he's talking about being like, you know, brought back to life and everything, reincarnated. Well, not reincarnated, but you know, brought back to life differently. Armed up, mask on, grade 5-9, the new crusade, my destination where the darkness waits. For even though I'm walking through the valley, I'm unafraid. You know what I'm saying? Walking through the valley of the shadow of death, he doesn't care anymore. He's not afraid because you know he got God with him. Yo, it's so crazy, man. It's just like as you get older, you just start to grow. And it's like I love how their music grows with them because I say it all the time when it comes to artists. There's only a certain amount of artists that can sit there and rap about the same thing forever and everybody wants to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do that. I feel like Pusha T is one of those artists. Pusha T can sit there and rap about Coke forever and people still listen. Same thing with Raekwon and stuff like that. But the majority, like 99% of like rappers cannot sit there and rap about the same thing and still keep the same fan base. You know what I'm saying? And it's like G59, like they're just Ruby and Scrim, they just keep excelling. They keep showing you that they could do more and more and more. And I'm here for it, man. I'm here to watch the growth and everything. Salute to my GOAT, Nas. Nas and Premier just dropped the album. Nas is showing he can still do it as well, man. Your lyrics grow with you. All right, let's get into the next track. Next track we have, what's the next track we got, y'all? Next track we have is 2009 Reggie Bush, you know, the running back for the Saints and everything back in 2009 was a very big deal back then. I like how they dedicated a song to him. Let's get it. Hopefully it goes right to it. Let's see. Let's get it. Yeah. Hey.
with that shit, ho. Miss me with that shit. Miss me with that shit, ho. Miss me with that shit. Miss me with that shit, ho. Miss me with that shit. Miss me with that shit, ho. Miss me with that shit.
Yeah. Hey, hey. Track is hard, man. I like it, especially coming off of Leviticus, and we get right into this track right here. It's like the sounds go really well and everything. And first and foremost, man, I want to shout out to like Ruby. You know, Ruby, he's expecting a child and everything. He had posted that on Instagram like a couple days ago, and it was dope to see, man. He's got a baby on the way, you know, and you got both of them is happy, man. Shout out to Scrim. Like Scrim recently got married, you know, he got Ruby with the child on the way. And I like what he said up here too. I think he was talking about how he found a lady and everything. We're gonna go through the lyrics and everything when he was talking about it. He's talking about how he found a lady. Where is it at, man? We'll get to it when we get there, y'all. We'll get to it when we get there. But yeah, salute to them, man. Like I said, I like the sound that they're on. I like the type of time they're on because it's like they found God, but they're not acting like they're holier than thou. You know what I'm saying? Like they're still like putting out their music and everything, and they're still being them. You know what I'm saying? They're being them, but they're just not on like the shit no more. You know what I'm saying? They want to live. They want to impact lives. You know, so I feel like we should all be happy for them. And then they all found peace. You know, it's dope. So, you know, Scrim just came through. He's like, it's that white player, world shaper. Get it so lit. He flipped the breaker. You know what I'm saying? He flipped the breaker and everything. Like, you know, you turn it up and everything. You change the game. Dope up my razor, 100 acres. What the fuck's a neighbor? That right there is tough. He's talking that big boy shit. 100 acres. What the fuck is like? I don't know where my neighbors are. I got 100 acres of land. Like, where's my neighbor at? You know. So I like how I love it when they talk their braggadocious shit, especially from when they came where they came from. And it's like even when they share like their Instagram stories or pictures, and you just see like them walking around their house. I'm so glad they got what they deserve, man. Salute to Suicide Boys. And it's one of them things, but I like how their sound is like the SB sound is kind of like if you're not part of this club, you wouldn't know. So it's like with them, I feel like you got to introduce people to the right Suicide Boys song in order for them to be locked in because they make so many different types of music and everything. And when you love them, you love everything they do. So he's like 100 acres. What the fuck's a neighbor? He's like, I didn't hit the majors and the best. What he's like at their best, they just a D1 hater. That right there is hard too. At the best, they're just a D1. You know what I'm saying? He said all my crackers shoot like Lakers. I feel like Ninja with the taper. That right there is hard. Yeah, blunt fat is Brendan Fraser smoking like a fucking smoking nuisance. Done fuck the bitch to get some Xanax up in Massachusetts. He's still talking them drug shit. Even though we know he's out on him, it's dope to hear him talk about it. No pun intended. I don't give two fucks. Sipping 2 cups, bumping via crucius. Get off my dick. Fire right there. Bumping his own shit. I don't give 2 fucks. I'm sipping 2 cups. I'm listening to my album while I'm sipping 2 cups. Shades on like DB Cooper. Meds got me in the stupor. Don't shoot it. He was like, down to shoot. Guess that I was born to die a hooper. That right there is hard. Might die a junkie, but fuck him. I ain't gonna die a loser. So it's like he's weighing it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll die a junkie, but I'm still not gonna die a loser. Indiana Sticky off the Big Ten, like who's here? Well, who's her? Crash Rari's Ferris Bueller. Ferris Bueller's day off. That shit right there is hard. I'm way too hot to cool off. Beat his ass on Thursday. Like he Mason Rudolph. He was talking shit up here. He was talking shit. And then we got to get to Ruby's verse, and Ruby's like, grip the 4-5. I'ma slide by at nighttime. I like it when Ruby's in this bag right here. It's like he's just focused. Grit the 4-5. I'ma slide by at nighttime, blinded by the light, out of sight at the right time. That right there is hard, man. Blinded by the sun, blinded by the light, out of sight at the right time. Strange apparitions in the sky may be a sign that I'ma die. So I hold my threes high, repping 5'9". And we all know the G59 symbol and everything and how you do it with your fingers. Coughing up a demon. Now it's staring at me scheming, glare gleaming. So I flick my cigarette up in its right eye. So it's like, you know, he's over there talking about fighting demons. Super Black Eagle 3, Max 7 Real Tree. Smoked him with one shot, therefore altering the timeline hard. Hopping in my Bayberry Calias, riding by all these Jezebels. Ho, nice try. I already met a girl, rang them wedding bells. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, all these Jezebels, all these bitches that want me, I don't want them. Nice try. I already found a girl that I want to be with. Salute to Ruby, man. Never had intent to sell. I always do it. Hard. I hope my enemies are getting well. I know they about to lose it. Yes, this shit can be confusing, but I find it kind of soothing. I'm waiting on my death, tired of all these endless looping. Catch me on stage any day. I don't care if they cheering or they booing. I cross the dollar sign and rue it. Ask me where the fuck I've been. They say, Duck Boy, where you at? Isolating, left the chat, roll it back to back. I like that right there, man. When you're isolating everything, you're not in the chat and all that stuff. Isolated, left the chat. I'm focusing on everything. Salute to Ruby, man. Salute to Ruby about finding this peace and everything. Salute to his baby on the way. Salute to both of them, man. Salute to SB for sure, man. I love what they're doing right now. I can't say it enough. Next track, we're gonna see if it goes right into it. We're gonna see if the playlist goes into it. Next track is called Blood Sweat. Let's get it. All right, let's get it.
You did good,
Smash.
Sorry, lonely boy.
Chopper in the pickup like a motherfucking hoodie. Christ running through me. Diamonds on the Uzi. 10 million bloods got me faded like a boozy. They say they want that ball, but no, they ready to die like me. Trying to copy the law, but no, they can never get high like me. They fuck the world, trying to get rich enough to buy a planet. My name up in their mouth so much, I'm starting to think they faggots. On the day I die, bury my body in the marsh. Fuck the fake, forget my name, just mark me with a cross. They ain't fucking with the dollar sign, UICIDE. Load up to NDWORD. Fuck you me, drop the low. If you bought it, let me see. Wanna bang it, we can bang it until there's one that can breathe. You see the difference? I'm down to die while I stay. We can shoot or let it fly with the hands. You see the difference? I'm down to die while I stay. Bring your gang, you can die with your mans. Wild Bill, hit cock comb on the wristwatch. Codeine falling from my eyes like a teardrop. Wild Bill, hit cock gone off the grill. I walk in, she can hear a fucking pin drop. Indiana City, don't forget the 4-way. Yo, Indiana City, don't forget the 4-way. Yo, I'm on the fucking best. Emotions manufactured. All these artists trying to sue us like we found it naps. Waiting for the raps. Days on my fast. My head's always holding threes up like a velociraptor.
Fire.
So hard they all think that I might be biased. Across the globe for several years we spread the fucking virus. Apologies for all this sudden me. They just said a lot of shit to say. I let them bottom feed. It don't really bother me. Switch up my geography. Can't spend too much time in just one place. I think it's time to leave. VPN so they don't know my whereabouts. I seen them on their live stream trying to air it out. I'm up to say to in my heart I had to tear it down. I had wolves sniffing me, boy, I ain't scared of I'm gonna that fucking G-R-E-Y 5 to the 9 till my hands cross over my chest in that box. Tight walk, step to me, that locked on to my fucking brain like a knife. Once I see the white flag wave, all that white chalk, don't try and race me to the grave, it's a lie. That's tombstone, rushing my boots, tone too long, I don't know this number, need a new phone, flew home, fresh long with a cloud of loose bones, paranoid thoughts creeping and I think I'm too stoned. I might know, baby, don't forget the snow level. I might know, baby, don't forget the snow level.
Shit, man. Man. Yeah, yo, that one right there, yo. These are like Blood Sweat is a good name for this song, man. This some controversial shit right here. They was both talking their shit and everything. I don't know if that was Ruby switching his style up or if that was Scrim coming in on the verse, man. I couldn't tell, man. But you know, like how their voices were like changing and everything. And this, all right, so it's the okay. Oh, so it's the Gun N' Roses sample too off of Scrim's album. All right, got you. Wow, I didn't even really notice that for real. I knew it sounded familiar. But yeah, man, like Scrim was talking this shit. Chopper in the pickup, like motherfucker who Chopper in the pickup like motherfucking Houthi. Okay. The Houthis, Ansar Allah, are the Yemeni Shiite militant group that frequently use pickup trucks to move and transport weapons, including the machine guns and manpads, creating mobile firing positions that have become their signature feature, especially in conflicts and parades, and have been widely covered in news and videos. Scrim exaggerates that he has a whole helicopter on his car. Shit's crazy right there, man. So he's like, chopper in the pickup like the motherfucker hoodie. All right, got you. Christ running through me. Diamonds on the Uzi. 10 million blunts got me faded like I'm boozy. Fire. They say they want war, but no, they ain't ready to die like me. Trying to copy the Lord, but no, they can never get high like me. Hey, fuck this world, trying to get rich enough to buy a planet. Talk that shit, Scrum. He's like, my name up in their mouth so much, I'm starting to think they on the day I die, I bury my body. On the day I die, I bury my body in Mars. Fuck the fame, forget my name, just mark it with a cross. They talk about that all the time, like in real time. It ain't just raps to them. They really believe that. They're saying like when I die, like don't even worry about me when I die. Like let my music impact everybody. Me personally, I've done what I can. So it says ain't fucking with the SUCIDE North, throwing up the two NDWORD side, like you know what I'm saying, suicide, second world, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, fuck you mean, drop the low if you bout it, let me see, drop the location. If you bout it, let me see your location. I'll pull up on you. But he was going in, man. Scrim did his thing. So then Ruby, man, Ruby's verse was crazy. Ruby's verse was my favorite one up here, man. I like how Scrim started. I like how Ruby finished it. And Ruby's like, born a fucking bastard, emotions manufactured. All these artists trying to sue us like we found in Napster. That right there is crazy. If y'all, 80s babies, 90s babies, y'all know about Napster, man. That was the shit. You had like Napster, you had LimeWire, you had all these other sites you went to. Y'all remember that, especially if we're talking about New Orleans, man, Empire mixtapes, Wayne, the Empire. Y'all remember that shit, man? Who I'm talking to? Let me know who I'm talking to, man. So he's like we found a Napster, waiting on the rapture. Days going by faster. My hands always holding threes up like a Velociraptor. Oh my goodness. Y'all know the Velociraptor, the dinosaur. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there is crazy. We already know the three is like that, but like he's saying like, yeah, man, that shit right there was hard. Seven war. Oh yeah, my fashion sense, you know, R word. So I never had no stylist, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much I'm crazy with my fashion sense. That's why I never had a stylist. Staying out the public eye at times. I'm on staying out the public, like I'm gonna say this in a way that that I don't get demonetized. Staying out the public eye at times, like I'm on the E files, if y'all know what that means. Repping Gray so hard. I like how controversial they verses are. Repping Gray so hard that all I think I repping the Gray so hard that all think that I might be biased. I like that right there because you got it's black and white. You know what I'm saying? It's black and white. And it's like, I'm repping the Gray so hard, you think I'm biased. Um might be biased across the globe. For several years, we've spread a fucking virus. Apologies to all the sodomy. They just had a lot of shit to say. I let them bottom feed. It don't really bother me. Switching up my geography. Can't spend too much time in just one place. I think it's time to leave. You know what I'm saying? So now he's over here traveling the world and everything. He does what he does. Block my VPN so they don't know my whereabouts. I seen him on the live stream trying to air it out. All this hate up in my heart, I had to tear it out. I had wolves sniffing me, boy. I ain't scared of hounds. Talk that shit, man. I'm repping that fucking GRE5 to the 9 until my hands cross over my chest in that pine box. Till he dies. Tight rope, type walk. Step to me, type talk. So that right there, tight rope, tight walk. Step to me, type talk. Locked on to my fucking prey like Nighthawk. Once I seen the white flag, pull out the white chalk. You throw that white flag up, I'm just chalking you out. Ain't no peace here. Don't try to race me to the grave. It's a light walk. Mercedes Benz tombstone, Russian mob boost tone. Too known. I don't know this number. I need a new phone. Too many people calling me, man. I need to know these numbers. Flew home, fresh lawn, with a pile of loose bones. Paranoid thoughts creeping in. I think I'm too stoned. He was talking shit, man. With the paranoid thoughts, I'm too stoned to really know what's going on. That right there is tough, man. All right, next track we have is Angel Grove. I wonder if this is like a salute to like Power Rangers. Y'all remember Angel Grove, right? That's where the Power Rangers would be at. Let me see. Let's get it. Smash.
I can't escape it.
Mm. Talk that talk, Scrum. Hey, 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 hey. Fire, man. I like that right there. And I love also on this album how they shot their aliases like that. You know what I'm saying? You hear like Adi talk, you hear like, Ruby talking about Adi and the snow leopard and everything. And then you hear Scrim talk about Wedo, Scarecrow. It's like they're calling out all their aliases up here. And I feel like they're channeling those aliases as well. Like those styles, they're channeling them for like the OG fans and everything. So I really believe this album was made for like the OG fans. That's just my opinion right there. Ruby was talking that talk, man. So was Scrim. I love Scrim's verse as well. So Ruby's like, from up and out the snake pit, them seven war slums. I can't escape it. I smell the lies on their tongue. How them snakes hiss. New Orleans dope boys since the hurricane waves hit. We already know about the hurricane and everything, Hurricane Katrina. But now the sun is coming up. Time to clock out the grave shift. FPT Hammerhead, Eyes Fuji Apple Red. That right there is dope right there, man. If y'all eat y'all apples, man. Like, yeah, I don't know. Fuji apples are good, man. I like Pink Ladies and which ones do I like? I like Pink Ladies, Honey Crisp. Definitely like Fuji apples, man. Or is it Fuji? Yeah, they are Fuji apples. My bad, y'all. I'm over here thinking and everything. So the SPT Hammerhead, like with that bar right there, I actually had to look that one up. And it's like talking about SPT is like some type of SPT refers to standard preparation tests used by testing soil for fertility. Ruby referenced this by using his head to penetrate the dirt to escape his grave. That is wild right there, man. Um, so then after that, he's like, stubborn motherfucker, always making sure the cattle fed. Never looking back nowadays, I always glance ahead, staying true to my roots like I'm sleeping in a gravel bed. So I like how he connected that line to this one right here. Um, prone to being prone to be a vagabond on tour. No, you can't tag along. Master the art of self-sabotage, list of mistakes, getting along like Amazon. Even if I hadn't, I like this whole thing right here, man. I like this whole these bars right here, this whole little scheme he's in. He's like, even if I have an atom bomb, I wouldn't drop it. Already it's something different from how it used to be. Even if I had an atom bomb, I wouldn't drop it. I'd hijack the whole plane and go live from the cockpit. Pacific Ocean bound right now. We high over Stockton, going down in flames. Eyes set on heavens, locked in. My name's forever stuck up on that suicide watch list. Sacrifice myself to save the world. Now that's a plot twist. He was cooking in this bag right here, and it just shows the growth of him. Then you got Scrim. Scrim's like, yeah, this whole got me. The Scrim just came through talking this shit. This whole got me fucked up. Let's figure it out. Told her to keep the cigarette. He's like, told her to keep the cigarette. She just had my dick in her mouth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, go smoke, man. You just got to, do what you do. One foot in the grave and the other used for kicking them out. Savage mode, man. Them boys nothing but bitches. I'm misogynist. No women round. Hard. Roxy colored Cadillac. I done fucked up. Thought I had some oxys in my bag. Blowing up my plug, yelling, where the fuck we meeting at? Wifey woke me up like, who the fuck you screaming at? Thank God I was dreaming that. Hard, man. You know what I'm saying? He's over there just, you know what I'm saying? He got that trauma and everything. And y'all know he's sober and everything. So he's like, wake up, check the weather, grab my Glock and my Beretta. Used to sleep on couches, now my couch, Moroccan leather. Talk that shit, Scrim. Talk that braggadocious shit, man. Got stress that they can't measure. Still, I'm shining through the pressure. Who do you think you are? I who do you think you who do you think you are? I am. It's Pete Young, Wedo, Weber. Talk. Fuck they know about legacy. Even when I rot, I'll be providing for my family. Just pray I have a kid to bury me. So all prayers and wishes for like Scrum to have a child and everything. Once you make it out of hell, everything feel heavenly. That right there is real, man. I've I've dealt with that way too many times. People like, oh man, this and that's going on low, man. Why that don't y'all hate it when something's going on? A little story time. Don't y'all hate it when something's going on and you seem like you're at peace with it and it's a bunch of craziness going on around you? Crazy shit. Somebody's like, yo, why that don't make you mad? It's almost like they get joy out of you being mad. It's like they like want to take your energy. They want you to help levitate their energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that don't make you mad, low. Oh man, I know I'll be mad if that happened to me. I know I'll be mad. It's like, yo, man, when you seen the devil and you look the devil in his eye, and you seen hell and you seen demons, and then you see whatever problem you have in front of you, it's nothing. Like seriously. And like what he said right there, once you make it out of hell, everything feel heavenly. You know what I'm saying? You already seen the worst of the worst in your life, so nothing, little minuscule bullshit and drama is really nothing. So yeah. Salute to Angel Grove. That was the track right there. Next track we have is Whatever Floats Your Boat. What does it say? Whatever floats your boat will definitely, that's a long ass title, would definitely sink your ship. Wow, whatever floats your boat would definitely sink your ship. Let's go ahead and check that out. Let's get it.
You did good, son.
It's a smash.
I guess it's written on my skin. Stitch my wounds just to open them again. Further than I was before from me now. All the voices fill the air of every silent night. Eyes on me everywhere, but still I'm out of sight. Oh, I got nowhere left to go. If there's a highway to view, ain't no confusion why they stick around. Might not hear from them often, but the intention is loud. Since I'm my father, while I hand me down. So, open my home, make them just as proud. Oh, please, Lord, tell me where you are. I don't wanna be this afraid of the dark. Holding on, should've let go from the start. Anything I touch always falls apart. But I only run for so long. Everything right always felt so wrong. I done flew the coop and my wings all torn. Abuse me more than the pills I'm on. Words so sharp, they pierce through my heart, just like a knife. Quick flash of light, I feel trapped in ice. Cold and alone, I might cast the dice. Take a fucking chance, always the asking price. Sometimes it takes a lot to make a sacrifice, but in the end, it might enhance your life. Just look down and dive. Life is dragging me behind. I'm standing in line of the wagon of mine. Now I'm climbing up a dragon. I'm blind. I'm deciding when I the other second I'm blind. Please, Lord, tell me where you are. I don't wanna be this afraid of the dark. Holding on, should've let go from the start. Anything I touch always falls apart. I don't know my own limits. I'ma break all of my bones. But the first I break, I'm a psycho. Never ending, new beginnings, stuck in a cycle.
But yeah, so with that one right there, I like that one because it shows I've never heard that style of scrum before. It sounded like really, really clean. Like really clean. I've heard that style of Ruby before, but like scrim style, like I don't know, it's one of them songs. I feel like this song right here is gonna bring in more fans. You know what I'm saying? It's like a different sound from them. Well, not them, but from like Scrim, just the whole tone of it and everything. It's like outside their normal thing. And it's good, man. When things like this happen, man, it's like you gotta, because I know some people they'll like hear artists and they're like, yo, what in the world are they talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, let me take this off the screen. This thing is distracting me. But like they're like, yo, man, what are they talking about? Why they sound like that? I don't like this song. That ain't them. Like that right there, man. What you got when things like that happen, you gotta learn to appreciate the artist, like appreciate their artistry of what they could do. So if you're used to somebody rapping or performing a certain way and you hear something outside of what you're normally used to, what I've learned, I learned this from my brother. We learned this from like Kanye's 808 and Heartbreaks album. That's why I love that album, because my brother told me, he's like, if you just take you knowing Ye out of the picture and just listen to the music like it's an artist you never heard before, you will appreciate it a lot more. And that's what I ended up doing. So like with this right here, when I heard Scrim going, I was like, I never heard this Scrim before. So I just kind of sat there and just took the pedestal, like took them off the pedestal and was like, let me appreciate this sound before I appreciate the artist. And I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And then it just happens to be Scrim. That's the way I look at it, man. So I know it's not for everybody and everything, but I really enjoyed it. It was dope to me. So it says, totally lonely boy s grungy best. What the hell are they talking about? I don't know what the hell they're talking about. They be just throwing stuff up here on this website. But anyways, Scrum comes through. He's like, I guess it's written in my skin. Stitch my wounds, just had to open them again. Further than I was, but far from enough. All the voices fill the air of every silent night. Eyes on me everywhere, but still I'm out of sight. That right there is crazy, man. I'm not really there, even though everybody's looking at me. I don't feel like I'm here. I got nowhere left to go. If this is high, where's the view? Ain't no confusion where ain't no confusion why they stick around. Might not hear from them often, but the intention is loud. Sins of my father worn like hand-me-downs. I'm wearing the sins from my father. You know what I'm saying? Like, those curses and everything. Hoping my own make him just as proud. That right there is real. Then he's like, please, Lord, tell me where you are. I don't want to be this afraid of the dark. Holding on. Should have let go from the start. Anything I touch always falls apart. So they're asking God to like guide them and everything. And then with Scrim said he's like, but I only run for so long. Everything right always felt so wrong. I done flew the coop and my wings all torn. Can't abuse me more than the pills I'm on. Man, going back. And then Ruby comes through. He's like, words so sharp, they pierce through my heart just like a knife. Quick flash of life. Well, quick flash of light. I feel tapped in ice. Cold and alone. I might cast the dice taking I like this right here, man. I might roll the dice. He's like taking a fucking chance, always the asking price. That's the asking price of taking a chance. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always try it and everything. Roll the dice, take a gamble, see what happens. Deal with whatever consequences it is. Sometimes it takes a lot more to sacrifice, but in the end, it might enhance your life. That right there is facts. Without big risk, there is no reward. Just look down and dive. Life is dragging me behind. Take a step of faith. I'm standing in line off the wagon. I'm fine. Now I'm climbing up a dragon. I'm high. Dollar signs in one eye and the other sagging. I'm blind. So he got money in one eye and the other eye sagging. So he goes through the same thing. He says, please, Lord, tell me where you are. I don't want to be this afraid of the dark, holding on. Should have let it go from the start. Anything I touch always falls apart. And then he has this closing verse when he's like, I don't know my own limits. I'm going to break all of my bones. What the fuck's a break? I'm a psycho. Never ending new beginning, stuck in a cycle. Talk that shit, Ruby. Talk that shit. All right. Next track we have is MSY. Let's check that one out. Let's get it.
It's a smash.
For 11 years, I've been speaking it better for selling you up how I feel. Climbed up 7 tiers, and the higher I got, the more I really started to feel that the fight that love, it would be quite far, and it's lonely at the top. So who the fuck would I call? Solo, dolo, no show, bolo. I feel fine. All this line keeps weighing me down. Please return me to my shrine. Taking my time, full head, and I'm stubborn. Dig my heel into the ground. I'll make you proud, yeah. Not only kill myself, trying to harness the crowd. All over down myself, but I came such a long way from riding on the couch. Over the ground is bad, praying for hurricane rain, watch me up from the clouds. Feel the shine on my skin, things are beginning to sprout, beginning to foul. Sitting up on the line, sitting out, spinning eternally, she just goes round and round.
Like a star, hurts too much, I'm faking strong. Trauma, but the tears brand new. Ready to stay home, feeling, wait for the cold. They know it's gonna be bad news. Sorry, I can't stay in these spot that spotted away. Like, damn, look at my boy run. How could I let you into a place I never been? I'm an hour away from coming undone. I'm so twisted inside. Remember my angels cry. Came up all pain and despair. Let's hope that these tears are prayers.
Hell yeah, man. I'm pretty sure I had the same like reaction as everybody else when y'all heard Ruby come in on this song right here, man. When you heard like that tone, man, his voice and everything. And I'm gonna be real with you. I said it in like some of my older videos, but I really, really, really want Freddie Gibbs to do a collaboration with Suicide Boys, dog. I feel like the chemistry between him and Ruby alone is something crazy. Like they're like some of the people that like y'all know I listen to a lot of music, man. Like Ruby and like Freddie Gibbs, like those two, the way they ride beats is something unique that I never seen before. And the way they could change their voices and everything to go with the beat, like it's just something that can't be taught. That shit is just in you. And whenever I hear him flowing like this, I automatically think about Gibbs. And I'm like, yo, they need to do a collab. It would be insane, man. It would be so insane. You have a bunch of Gibbs fans that be like, yo, who is SB? You know, who are the Suicide Boys? Let me go dig deeper. You know what I'm saying? Then they go get Scrim and they go like, oh man, then he a monster too? He fired too? And then same thing with SB, man. So y'all go listen to a Gibbs album or something like that. Y'all see exactly what I'm talking about. The people that listen to Freddie Gibbs, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that. But yo, man, so this right here, man, this track right here was fire. It's one of my favorite ones on the album. I can say that easily with a whole bunch of confidence, man. So Ruby comes, so he's like, for 11 years, I've been speaking in metaphors, telling you how I feel. Climbed up 7 tiers, and the higher I got, the more I really started to fear that if I fall off, it would be quite the fall. And it's only lonely at the top. So who the fuck would I call? Solo dolo, no hope, no show, bolo bolo. I feel fine. I love this pocket he's in right here, man. All this slime keep weighing me down. Please don't turn me to a shrine. Taking my time, bullheaded, I'm stubborn. Dig my heel into the ground. Aren't you proud yet? I nearly killed myself trying to harness the crowd. Oh man. How could I doubt myself? But I came such a long way. From rotting on the couch. Oh, what a drought it's been, praying for hurricane rain. Watch me aim for the clouds, peel the shroud of my skin. Things are beginning to sprout. That right there is crazy. I'm beginning a vow. I'm sinning now, all the lights dimming. I'm spinning eternally. Shit just goes round and round. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he feels like he's in a cycle, just like in the last track he was talking about being on a cycle. And he's saying, I'm sinning now, all the lights dimming. I'm spinning eternally round and round. So trying to get better, man. They definitely rap about always trying to be better and trying to be the best version of themselves, but then they also rap about the demons that are trying to pull them back the other direction, whether it's the addiction, whether it's like the fuck boys hate it, or whether it's them having to hop off the porch if they need to, whether it's the people in the comments section and the critics and all that stuff. Shit, reactors, you know what I'm saying? They be taking shots at some reactors and people in the media sometimes too, man. It'd be dope. So Scrim's like, wear depression like a style. Hurts too much to fake a smile. Old trauma, but the tears brand new. Ringer stay on. Family waiting for the call. They know it's going to be bad news. Sorry I can't stay. At least my dad's smiling like, damn, look at my boy run. That right there is a hard line too. Scrim always talks about his father. How could I let you into a place I never been? This part right here. I'm a knot. I'm away from coming undone. So you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it together, but I'm not away from coming undone. Like I'm about to be out of this night. I'm numb, but my angels cry. Came up on pain and despair. Let's hope that these tears are prayers. Man, talk that talk, Scrim. Like this track right here is fire, man. It sounds so peaceful. It's like peacefully darkly beautiful. You know what I'm saying? All right. This next track, Old Addicts, New Habits. Let's check that shit out, man. Let's get it.
I started hearing voices, and it was not unfamiliar voices. It was mostly characterized voices of my friends. I started getting really paranoid because obviously the voices were saying things that
No, you make a right on Paris, and no, you pass over here, bro. Yeah, by that fucking sketchy gas station. Yeah, right there in the fucking center wall. Riding through Chantilly in the 85 feet wood, quarter let the seats bone body with a teal hood. I buy no alligator boots, bitch, I feel good. Big dog status, flicking ashes, I ain't worried about nothing. Shrug the motor, come the 5 knocked down, always puffing in their cup. Keep the hose up and lick my nuts. I could give a fuck what you think, gray clouds start to form when you speak. I'm about to grab the umbrella out the suicide door. I'm reporting to you live from the storm. I don't wanna die in the 504. Spamming suicide alive and on tour. These days I'm feeling blessed just to be bored instead of being blacked out on the floor. Oh my lord, what's the score? Brand new phone.
Oh shit.
with anxiety, panicking. On the dark side of the north side, skywalking like Anakin. Keep me a chip on my shoulder so much you would think that I'd rather hit. Straight out the motherfucking underground, yeah, straight out the Lebanon. Bringing the havoc, bringing the havoc, bringing the havoc. Lord direction, blood is savage. Fill up the casket, everything gripping the cash. Yeah, wait till the maggots.
Hell yeah. Yo, man, yo. Scrim turned it up, dog. Scrim turned it up at the end. Scrim turned it up at the end, man. I'm just like, I'm already like, Ruby's doing this thing. I'm like, all right, cool, we good, man. I like what Ruby doing. And then the beat switched up and then the mixing and all that stuff. I was like, hold on, what the hell's going on? With the beat switch, it was fire. So like Ruby's like riding through Gentelli with the 85 Fleet War. So this right here sounds like he's like hold up, what's the joint right here? Yeah, so it's like in the beginning you hear them talking about make a right on Paris, past the rural, past the mural, you know what I'm saying? The sketchy gas station. So obviously they're talking about where they from and like the Seventh Ward and everything. So then Ruby comes through with his verse like riding through Gentelli in the 85 Fleetwood, coral leather seats, bone body with the chill hood, hard. Albino alligator boots, bitch, I feel good. Big dog status, flicking ashes, I ain't worried about nothing. Shrug emoticon, the 5'9" dying, always puffing indica. You know what I'm saying? He's over there chilling and everything. He's always like puffing on that indica smoke. Um, Keeping hoes huffing, lick my nuts. I could give a fuck what you think. Gray clouds start to form when you speak. That right there is tough. I'm about to grab the umbrella out the suicide door. Bob Breck reporting to you live from the storm. I don't want to die in the 504. Ad spamming suicide alive and on tour. That right there is real because you already know like when you watch you already notice that when you watch like Suicide Boy videos or things like that, you'll see like the ads and everything, like the pop-up ads, it'll be like, suicide ads and all that other stuff, suicide prevention, call somebody. So I like how he said that ad spamming suicide alive and on tour. These days, and then also they also their promotion, their promo is also spamming as well. So I think that's a double entendre between the actual ads for suicide prevention, then also that ads for their like Gray Day 2025, which was fire by the way, man. I really enjoyed being there. I'll talk to y'all about that later, man. um for the new people to the channel and everything, because I know we're gonna have some newcomers up here. These days I'm feeling blessed just to be bored instead of being blacked out on the floor. Oh my lord, what's the score? A brand new form. And then Scrim, he's got all that mix and they just comes through. Keep my cup dirty, but I mean well, praying I don't see hell coming inside my bitch. Hope she get a baby to cradle. So we already know like Scrim, I believe him and his lady had like a miscarriage and everything. So he's saying like pretty much, trying to get his girl pregnant and everything so he have a baby. He was like hating like someone paid them. Got people there, ain't no saving. One of my homies, this part right here is crazy. One of my homies kicked the dope, but now he's stuck on the kratom. So kratom is sold by most smoke shops as illegal heroin, powder substance. It's been referenced by the duo before the Dirty Nasty Suicide tapes. It essentially acts as a herbal opioid that lowers your heart rate and flares brain activity. If you're reading this and think Kratos is cool, shit sucks, not fun. So that's what they're saying about Kratos and everything. I don't know if like that's in the same category as Spice, because I know like you had Spice and you had that other stuff, man, with that K2 and that Spice and all that stuff. I don't know if it's in the same category as that. I don't know. But I just know K2 and Spice. So maybe Kratom is K2. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. I know y'all know about it. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying. Everybody's seen some things. I ain't seen that though. So he's like, okay, then wait, walk in the room full of people taking credit like they made us. That right there is crazy. Walk in a room full of people taking credit like they made us. Fuck out of here. Homies that I call friends, now they suing. I'm like, okay, fuck. Like who's suing them? He talking about like, is he talking about like DJ Paul 36 Mafia and all them? I didn't know they was really friends. I always looked at that as like a business relationship. Then here it is. In the early September 2020, it was announced that Juicy J and DJ Paul of 36 Mafia has set out to sue the duo for accusing them of illegally sampling 35 songs. Now the thing about that is crazy because from what I heard, I heard that Juicy J and all of them, they gave him permission to use it. And then Juicy J, Scrum also produced the album for Juicy J, and I believe Suicide Boy is actually on that album. So this whole suing thing is really confusing to me personally. He's like, despite having worked on tracks such as Chokehold, exactly, from Juicy J's album, Shut the Fuck Up, which Scrim produced, Juicy J also provide the tag for Carlton's. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy. Play some of my Suicide Pimpin', man. Like that right there. Play some of that Suicide Pimpin'. Oh, like my bad, y'all. But Yeah, that's crazy. Homies that I call friends, now they suing. I'm like, okay, fuck. Hating up on the net, but face to face and never get brought up. That right there is crazy. Why when I get my flowers, why when I get my flowers, I smell piss in the water. Fake ass flowers. Um, where we at? Dang. My bad. There we are. Yeah, hop on the live for a minute. Give me a plaque off the snippet. If they ain't with Gray, then fuck all these rappers. You know I'm a bigot. That right there is a tough line too. Possessed when I hit the stage, I show them something religious. Been up in my motherfucking meds because I've been waking up tempted. Every day feel like I'm dying, filled with anxiety, panicking. On the dark side of the north side, skywalking like I'm Anakin. Anakin Skywalker, talk that Star Wars shit. Um, keep me a chip on my shoulder so much you would think that I'd rather it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather keep this chip on my shoulder. I'd rather have it there because I keep it on my shoulder so long you would think I like it. Straight out of the motherfucking underground. Yeah, I'm straight out the labyrinth. That was a dope ass movie too. Labyrinth is a classic. I need to go watch that. Breaking the habit. Breaking the habit. Load up the ratchet. Bloody the Sabbath. Fill up the caskets. Everything gray but the carrots. Talk that shit, man. Talk them diamonds, man. Talk them diamonds, Scrim. Gray till the maggots. So pretty much gray till I die. All right, y'all. Next track we have is what is it? It was a Frenzy. Next track we have is Frenzy. Let's get it. That beat is hard. So apparently that beat is a sample. It's from sample. It's sampled from Ruby Versus on Friday the 13th, the second song from their 2014 EP KYS Part 2, the Black Suede Saga. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, and also, y'all, we did. It was so long ago, man. We actually went through all those tapes on this channel too. Make sure y'all check that out too. We did a reaction to like all the KYS series. I actually had some that got taken down. Then I had to go through and do edits and everything just to get them back up there. because YouTube kept taking it down, especially like the whole Bud Dwyer thing, like the video and all that stuff. Yeah, y'all already know what happened there. So my stuff it got taken down. My channel almost got striked for that, man. It was crazy. Wow, man. But yeah, man, reminiscing, man. Good times a little bit. But yo, so I like this track right here. This track right here is really dope. It's really upbeat, man. It just I don't know, it's kind of gives me summertime vibes and everything. I love it. I like the sample. I like the production. It's dope. And we got Ruby, right? So Ruby's like, bitch, I keep a blade in my waistline, even in the daytime. Born and raised in New Orleans, baby, been the rules I'm shaped by. I've been the rules that shape me. South side of the lake, I'll fight a fuckboy because he stay lying. We all know about me is what you heard. This whole grapevine scheme is hard. He's like, we all know about me is what you heard through the grapevine. And he's like, all that fucking gossip, bitch, you should might as well make wine. So we talking about, grapevines, and obviously we're talking about vineyards and all that stuff. So he's like, you can make wine with all that gossip you hear through the grapevine and everything. G59, ho, I'm always dodging snake bites. The devil thought he had me, but I juked him and I faked right. So obviously the devil is a serpent and everything. He said he thought he had me, but I juked him. I faked right. All white tributo, bitch. You ain't never gonna see the brake lights. Like he out of here in the whip. Break time, go ahead and take five. So when it's like take five, break time and everything. I'll be busy anamorphing back into a great white. Chalk that animorph shit, man. If y'all know about animorphs, get in tune with animorphs, man. Animorphs, they got books, and then they had a show on Nickelodeon. You had Jake, Marco, Tobias was my dude, man. Tobias, he could turn to like, he got trapped in the Animorph state because you got to come out of there. You know what I'm saying? They're fighting the Zergs and all that stuff. So it's like you gotta get up out of there when you morph. Because when you morph, if you stay in that body for too long, you'll be in there permanently. You know what I'm saying? So Tobias didn't listen. So Tobias became like a bird and everything. I forgot, was it a crow? Was it a raven? It was some type of bird and everything. I used to read the hell out of those books, man. And then you had the oh damn, what the hell? Y'all, man, help me out, man. Y'all know who I'm talking about. If y'all watch Animorphs, y'all know what I'm talking about. The blue guys, man, they look like minotaurs and everything, dog. Like they had the body, they were blue. They're like aliens. I forget the name, but they had the blue eyes right here. I mean the green eyes, they were blue. Then they had no mouth. Damn, what the fuck were them shits called, man? Shit. I gotta go watch Animorphs again. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about my 90s, early 2000s babies out here, man. All right, but anyways, so yeah, he's talking about I'll be busy anamorphing back into a great white. So we know Adi the snow leopard, the great white. Anyways, no more shallow end. I swim in dark waters until it's daytime. Hunt the bottom dwellers. This might is hump the bottom dwellers. This might be a fucking late night. So he's all the way at the bottom looking for the bottom dwellers and everything. I'm a rare motherfucker. You make yours, I'ma make mine. While you saddle up the horse, I'm sharpening my steak knife. Press you in the flesh like you a guest and we on date line. That right there is crazy, man. Press you in the flesh, like with the knife and everything. But I'll press you in the flesh like you a guest and we on date line. Have you singing Hanson? Bopping on the FaceTime. Bop, drop top, do wop. Y'all remember Hanson, man? He's talking these 90 bars, man. If y'all don't get the 90s bars, y'all ain't gonna get the plot. Blanco came to town and fucked it up like Hurricane Ike. No, go ahead and bob your head to the baseline. That right there is hard. All right, so then we got Scrim's verse. Anti-seizure meds got me drowsy. That's how he starts the verse. Anti-seizure meds got me drowsy. Anti-seizure meds got me drowsy. As I whip the rolls, thinking back on simpler times like when I drove for Domino's, a delivery driver and everything for Domino's. He's ripping the Rolls Royce and he's thinking about when he's delivery driving for Domino's. Eyes welling up, I'm overwhelmed, but they don't know it. When you become the family hero, ain't no time to show it. Cut me. I bleed out panic. Do I pop a perk or Xanax? Fuck it, I'm taking them both. No point in switching seats on the Titanic. Pretty much it's going down. So it's like it doesn't really matter if I switch seats. Like it doesn't matter which one. I'm going down regardless. Sleepwalk through the damage. Tell myself next time I'll manage better. Whole gang outside with drumsticks. Look like we trying to get the band together. Whole gang outside with them sticks, man. Trying to get the band together. Cancel me like I give a fuck. I was birthed out of a bridge burner. Damn. When you see me holler Fort Wayne, I'm 2-3 like Miles Turner. Chalk. Would dig further, but I'm out of patience. Okay, I got a line's worth. Pop medicine like we playing. Let's see who gonna die first. Yo, Scrum was in his bag up here, man. Northside Slenderman, Eastern Block Babadook. So y'all know about the Babadook and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like in New Orleans and all that stuff. It's like it's like a creature out there that like kills people and shit. Y'all break it down in the comments and everything. But yeah, it's like it's some shit you don't want to fuck with. The Babadook is some shit you do not want to fuck with. Taliban 5'9", Second World Hannibal, on a flight that's unlandable, Americana. I was made to die. Give a fuck if they hate me because before me they hated Christ. You know what I'm saying? People say that all the time. You know, they hated Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So people always say that all the time about people hating you and everything. And that's another thing too, y'all. There's always going to be hate there. Like no matter what happens, there's always going to be hate, no matter what it is. You will always have a hater, whether you're doing good, whether you're doing bad. There's always going to be always going to be people hating. And what gets me is like the time they have to hate. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, like me personally, y'all, between story time, between this whole YouTube stuff and my normal life, like I'm married, I got kids, I got a 9 to 5 job, I got siblings, I got, you know what I'm saying? Life happens, you know what I'm saying? I got stuff going on. I don't have time to sit there and think about somebody that I haven't talked to in a while and be like, dang, man, I think they don't fuck with me no more. Man, why they ain't hit me up? Dang, man, what they think they better me? I don't have the time for it. I'm just busy. I do not care. I don't look at nobody like I feel like they acting phony to me and all that. I do not care. At this point in my life, all I care about is like my family, you guys, my well-being, my soul, and that's it. All that other extra shit, I don't got time for it, man. I don't got time to sit here and deal with people talking that shit. I ain't got time to deal with the haters, none of that stuff. I just like to enjoy my life and be happy. And that's what the fuck it is, man. That's what it is, man. My bad, y'all. Just kind of got triggered by that, man. So the next track we have is Hyper Normalization. That right there is a powerful title right there, man. Let's get it.
You did good, son.
It's a smash. DJ Rapture. Start a fight in this motherfucker.
Yeah, you know I'm finesse. Northside, bitch, you know I'm finesse. Northside, oh, you know I'm finesse. Northside, they fucking know I'm finesse. Northside. Pull up, show a bitch you that ain't fucking with. Until you motherfuckers let me go and suck my dick. I stay beating down these pussies like a pussy would. I be feeding for that violence like a fucking sick. Boy, you got the right one. Motherfucker ask me what I op, so I like one. Ask a motherfucker where his ops, he could sight none. Rob a motherfucker while I'm looking like a white nun. But y'all are yeah, my tight dog. I can't wait till Christ come. Don't get me fucked up now because he there, I say my grace. Sometimes you gotta let it fall up on the falling place. Taking courses trying to cover up my demon face. Yeah, my demon right. Suicide, motherfucker. Come die, motherfucker. Fuck a high, I can euthanize, motherfucker. Come back from that dead for I ever get replaced. Yeah, I might see the grave, but the motherfucker bitch, you know I'm from the Southside. Bitch, you know I'm from the Southside. Yeah, you know I'm from the Southside. Bitch, you know I'm from the Southside. The older I get, the more bitter my breath. I'm growing colder and more alone to grip in my death. I used to duck up from my bag and those spit on my chest. Those floating in the hall, bitches twisted in bed. Give me for what I'm about to do. The pills calling my name, singing the blues. I'm gonna pop in what's head, baby, if you. The scales on my eyes outside of in my head. I know exactly what you feel. The drums talking shit, you just didn't hear good. Why they looking at you? Why they even coming near your hood? It's your territory, prove it to 'em, man. I think you knew. Man, I'm fucked up and paranoid. Possessed by demons when I at the void. Can't really noise which one's my voice. They grass is greener and I had a choice.
Shit. All right, Ruby, okay. Yeah, Ruby hit us with one in verses, y'all. He has some one in verses that are like that's catchy, it's gonna stay in your ear. You know what I'm saying? When he's talking about hair full of noise, which one's my voice? Like it's just like, you know, it's crazy, man. But I'm fucked up and paranoid. Like that part right there is so catchy, man. I like what we did with that verse. Track is hard, man. You got Scrim coming out with the aggression and everything, and you got Red. My bad. You got Scrim and you got Ruby. I combined their names. I was about to say Rim. But like you got Scrim over here starting real aggressive, and then you got like Ruby coming through through. Like, oh, he's just the whole track in its entirety, man. You get what you want. And then of course this reminds me of like old SB right here too, when it comes to like Scrim. So Scrim's like, you know I'm from the north side, bitch, you know I'm from the north side. And then he's like, pretty much like, you know he's from the north side. They fucking know I'm from the north side. Talk that shit. Quick to pull up and show a bitch they ain't fucking with. Until you motherfuckers love me, go and suck my dick. Scrim always talk about something, inviting people to his dick all the time. Like on all these different tracks, always talking shit, so disrespectful. It's crazy. Like on stage, man, when you see it, like it was just so funny, man. Like when I saw him on stage talking that shit, like it wasn't even on a song. Like it's just like the speeches they had on stage, and Scrim is just talking his shit, and Ruby's just sitting there like, yep. That's true. Yep, it is. Yep. And Scrim would just have his moments where he'll just leave Earth and start talking shit. He's like, these motherfucking cocksuckers, this and that, da 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 da, whoop de whoop. Like I was just like, yo, man, going off, man. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Like that track right there, he was talking about the haters, and then that song came on, it was fire. But he's like, I stay beating down these pussies like I'm pussy whipped. Psh. You know what I'm saying? I be fiending for that violence like I'm fucking sick. Bo, you got the right one. Motherfucker asked me, where's the ops? So he was like, asked me where the ops, so I light one. Rob a motherfucker while I'm looking like a white nun. Um, yeah, my type dumb. I can't wait till Christ come. Don't get me fucked up because these days I say my grace before I eat. Sometimes you gotta let it fall apart before it fall in place. Facts. Tatting crosses trying to cover up all my demons. Don't let my demon wake. Suicide, motherfucker. Come die. Suicide, motherfucker. Fucker high. I get euthanized, motherfucker. Probably come back from the dead before I ever get replaced. That right there is real right there. Probably come back from the dead before I ever get replaced. Like you can't replace me. I might see the gray, but the world forever gray. And then we got then you got Ruby's talking about the north side too. And Ruby over here just, the older I get, the more bitter my breath. Like he just can't, the more bitter my breath. Like he got to that zone right there. I'm growing colder and more of a loner gripping my dad. Like he was killing it. I used to duck out from a bag of dope. Spit on my chest. Ghosts floating in the hall, vision twisted and bent. Lord, forgive me for what I'm about to do. Them pills calling my name, singing the blues. That right there was hard. I'm going to pop it once, maybe a few. The scales on my eyes alter the view. Crazy, man. The devil whisper in my ear, I know exactly what you fear. Them chumps talking shit. You just didn't hear them good. Why they looking at you? Why they even near your hood? This your territory. Prove it to him, man. I think you should. And this is like the devil in his ear, like that other voice. And that's why he's saying, he's like, man, I'm fucked up and paranoid, possessed by demons when I entered the void. Head full of noise. Which one's my voice? The grass is greener and I had a choice. Like, so it's like you're hearing all these voices, you hear the devil, you hear all these voices in your head, you don't know which one is yours, so you don't know which one to follow and everything. That's some real shit right there. And then you're always gonna be tested. When you're trying to grow and become the better version of yourself or aspire to be the highest version of yourself, you're always gonna have adversities and tests all the time. So it's like when people piss you off, just look at them as a test. Like y'all paths cross in life at this moment. And however you decide to go about it is either going to stunt your growth or it's going to help you grow. You know what I'm saying? So even if you know you can smack the shit out of a person, or you know you can go word for word with them, or you know you can out argue them, it's just one of those things. Like the biggest way to exercise power is showing restraint. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you could break them in two, but you're like, hey, man, whatever, dog, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's not even a competition. Like, you ain't gonna go there with them. It's no point because you already know that the mental space you have right now and the mentality you have, I should say, your mentality, you're so elevated, you see where you want to go. And these people are just in your way. So you have to navigate around them in the best way for your growth. You know what I'm saying? So don't go at them with aggression and everything. Don't be too angry with them. You know, a lot of times these people just messed up in the head. And 9 times out of 10, the battle you're having with these random people are like people that just come out of nowhere with bullshit you don't understand. It's not even you. You're not even the problem. They have a problem with themselves. It's within them. You're not the problem. So don't take it as if you are the problem, you know what I'm saying, and hold yourself back. By all means, though, defend yourself. They want to act stupid, do what you gotta do. Defend yourself for sure. Don't let nobody slap you around talking about I'm protecting my peace while they smacking you around. I don't do that shit. That's not what I'm saying. All right, y'all. Last track we have is Fuck Ups. Festive, man. Let's see what's popping with that. Let's get it. Okay.
You did good, son. Y'all know these fly shit. Indiana City. Wayne, Wendy. Man, fuck these boys. Second word
be smoking on day blunt. Sipping syrup to my face up. She won't fit this, that lace gun. Red bean here like a ray gun. Money in the walls like Megan. Goddamn. Call me BP the way I'm spilling that. Beast in my out, taking they souls like Dr. Shaw's. Surgeon with the blaze, I stay on call. Up a new walls, put 3 on my back, on wet crystal. Flow around, break my jaw before I ever go talk to the laws.
Shit is hard, man. That shit right there is tough. And what's great about this track right here is the fact it's like what 4 minutes and 40 seconds? It's 4 minutes and 40 seconds. So we get the last track is what is it? That was probably the longest track on the album, right? So they giving the people what they want and everything. Cause y'all know Suicide Boys, their songs usually go between like 2 and 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like a buck 30, depending on what we're talking about. But yeah, so I like up here like how they had it go on for longer. I was not expecting Scrim to come back with a second verse. So of course, like, you know, Ruby's gonna have two. So it was just wild because when I heard Scrim rap it again, I was like, hold on, I thought Ruby was about to go. But yeah, so track is dope, man. I like it. I like it. It kind of gives me like video game vibes. You guys familiar with the channel? You know, I like to play games and stuff like that. I'll always be like streaming games and different stuff like that. Man, I'll be having fun. But yeah, so Scrim talks. He's like, yeah, tell me what you know about me, young cracker with the all gold teeth. I would tell y'all how I really feel, but I would just have to get hit with the beep. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how I really feel. It's gonna be censored. I was 10 years old with that heat. Dead eyes got cold from the grief. Call me North Side, wet Lil Yachty. The way I die for the creek. Tough. While I'm from hold on, let me see something real quick. Okay, yeah, okay. So Lil Yachty's own rap group, collectively known as the Concrete Boys. Scrim is saying that he would die for G59. Okay. Where I'm from, yeah, the sun don't rise in the east. You already know how it is, man. Like, you know, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So he's saying where I'm from, the sun don't rise in the east. I'm a hybrid of beasts. Been done it all. I've got high with a priest. Too high at the least. Just kill him. Ain't got time for no beef. Gen 5. Gen 5 intervene. Motherfuck police. I vibe with the fiends. Too live like a stream. You know what I'm saying? When you're live, you know, you're live streaming. He's saying I'm too live like the stream. G 5'9", the regime. And then he's like, yeah, I came up with the fuck ups. So I can't help but fuck up. Came up with the fuck ups. we tell them shut the fuck up. Same thing that Ruby has said. They use like the same like outro going into the second verse. So Scrim's second verse, he's like, smoke them back to back until I can't feel no pain no more. Kicking their door from the back, make them lay it down on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Kicking the back door and everything. The tolerance high on the dope, but I got no patience for a hoe. Point me point me a tone right there. Point me a tone right there at the dome. Make that bitch go blow, blow, blow. And then this one he start and then spells out scarecrow. He's like young S to the C to the A to the R to the E to the C to the R to the O to the W. So he's smelling that young scarecrow. Smoking that sack till my eyes roll back. System down. Pause. That sounded crazy. Smoking that sack till my eyes roll back. System down. Issues they can't troubleshoot. Black mask, gold teeth, yelling, who that? That right there is hard. Wanted fame, so we put him in the news app. If you pull it out, boy, better shoot that. Turn a op into merch. Let me school that. Tough. Broke bro broke the scale. We smoking on Dave Blunts. Sipping syrup to my face numb. Chewing Fent with the lace gum. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Red beam here like a ray gun. Money in the walls like nay gun. He's like, God damn, call me BP the way I'm spilling that oil. You know what I'm saying? With the sipping that oil and everything, he's spilling it. But this right here is crazy. He really gets in like a real lyrical bag at the end. He's like, call me BP the way I'm spilling oil. Yeah, big stepper. I'm taking their souls like Dr. Scholl's. So we know Dr. Scholl's, the insoles that go into your shoes and your boots and everything. Them joints is good too. They just don't last that long for me. The type of work I do, man, I'm making deliveries and shit. I'm on my feet all the time delivering shit. So they don't last that long for me and everything. I gotta get one of them really heavy, expensive Dr. Scholl insoles for it to last for me. But he's like, yeah, big stepper. I'm taking their souls like Dr. Scholl's. Yeah, surgeon with the blade, so I stay on call. I'm up in New Orleans, put the 3 on my back, young wet Chris Paul, fire. Fuck around and break my jaw before I ever talk to the law. You know what I'm saying? So break my jaw before you ever snitches. So then we got Ruby, man. Ruby comes through. He's like, yeah, I'm just trying to dodge all the flaws, my life, and camouflage. Suicide, I take the charge. Grade 5'9", the entourage. Codeine colored cayenne. But I rap the making, what, satin mauve? Oh, man, okay. Y'all break that down for me. Praise the Lord with applause. The demon pissed, I left they cause. Out the fog, I'm a raw dog, all this life shit. Swerve in the vet, yeah, I'm flirting with death. So I don't have to feel like I'm all right. This part right here is tough. Swerve in the vet, yeah, I'm flirting with death. So I don't have to feel like life's bitch. That right there is crazy. Like life is pimping me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel like I'm life's bitch. So I'm playing with death. You know what I'm saying? I'm flirting with death. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get familiar with you. I'm not running from you. I'm trying to play with you a little bit. I like that. Range Rover 96. And we all know Ruby loves his Range Rovers. You know, them Rover trucks and everything. I don't need the keys to the Rover truck anymore. Like that right there. Range Rover 96. Run me over type shit. 6 years sober in October. No leftover crisis. It's a young man's dream. I want to die living life high while I was flicking off the sky. Born a rebel, now settle for a little peace and quiet. This life is usually admired, but I'm tired of life not being private. That right there is crazy, man. Like this life is usually admired, but I'm tired of life not being quite private. So you know, when it comes to like people that are famous, before they were famous, it's like they wanted the fame, they wanted to succeed. Like Ruby and Scrim wanted to succeed with like this rap shit. And they did succeed. But then and when you watch interviews and you hear them talk, they miss their private lives. You know what I'm saying? It's like kind of like they love what they do, but everything that comes with it. And you hear like celebrities and entertainers talk about that all the time. Like when it comes to like the paparazzi and everything in the media, like I'm trying to just chill. You know, that's why you think about J. Cole, man. You don't ever see none of J. Cole's kids and all that stuff. J. Cole like keeps his life very private. But you know what, and that's what I'm saying with Suicide Boys, you know what I'm saying? They're rising. What they got like 4 million subscribers right now. Their channel is lit as hell. So they're very famous and they just keep getting more and more famous. But you know, that means they gotta fight hard to keep their life private. So I like how Ruby is always speaking on things like this. You know, yeah, and he was my bad. He was like, yeah, born a rebel, now I settle for a little peace and quiet. This life is usually admired, but I'm tired of life not being private. Ops on my radar, I'ma pray for him. Lord have mercy on their soul. For all my dogs, I will catch a stray for him. I like that right there. You know, stray dogs, stray for my dogs. I catch a stray, like I catch a stray bullet for him. You know, I die for him. Share the food out of my bowl. Still pack the tool and it's still loaded. I'm devoted to the gray until the grave, rotten and bloated. Sugarcoat all my pain. A life so sweet I didn't know it. So I smiled with tooth decay, a sweet life, and he's got, what he said with the what he said, living life like pulling teeth, I die with a toothless grin. Like he always be talking about the smile and all that stuff. So he's like, a life so sweet, I didn't know it. So I smile with tooth decay. You know what I'm saying? So teeth are rotten and everything, his life is sweet. Don't try to floss, you could get scraped. Take no loss in any state. So I like that right there because he's like talking about tooth decay and he said, don't try to floss. So and then of course it goes another bar, don't try to floss. You will get scraped. Take no loss in any state. I just came to swing and drank. Wait, my bad. I just came to swing and drag my tank to wait, hold on. I just came to swing and drag my tank across every lane. Oh wow. Swing and drag my tank across every lane, scraping up the interstate. Tabasco sauce. I'm hitting stains. Hard right there. And he does the same thing. I came up with the fuck ups. I can't help but fuck up. And then he comes through with his closing verse and he's like, I will always rep the seventh ward, collecting all seven rewards. Seven warriors, seven dented swords. Um, Unsheath my blade and scream and guard a 5'9" captain on board. Former junkie coming at you live from the junkyard. And then he's got the whole thing, north side shit, and he's got like the chant and everything at the end. So it was a fire way to end the album. I really enjoyed it. I believe they delivered, man. They were like, I like how they were like working in private. They weren't really announcing anything. The biggest announcement before this was Ruby's child coming. You know what I'm saying? Ruby has a child on the way. So that was announced first. And then I remember that they had announced that first. And then after that, Ruby and Scrim went live on IG. I gotta catch somebody. I know somebody did it on Instagram and everything. I know somebody recorded on Instagram. I gotta catch that. But when I was watching it, because like the live stream, I looked at for a little bit, then I got off. But up there, when I was up there, I heard them talking about just linking up, like when the next time we go be in town, we could do this, we could do that. It's like they were genuinely having like a conversation on live stream with each other, and the fans were on the sideline just listening to them talk and everything. And then after that was over, I'm over there just going around the house doing stuff, getting ready for Christmas and everything. And then I saw what was I where was I at? What was I looking at? I think I was on Instagram, and then I saw like Merry Christmas, and then I saw this joint right here, man. So when I saw this, I was like, yeah, we got to get outside, man. I saw that Will Be Done had popped up. Then I looked on all the platforms and shit, right? And I couldn't find it nowhere. Then they made a post and they said it will be out midnight your time, so that would be Christmas, on our time and everything. So I was like, I had to come into the lab, get everything set up. You already know, man. Especially y'all ain't seen it in a while either, man. Salute to all my G59 fans on this channel, man. You guys, I can't say it enough. You guys helped this channel grow, man. Like in the beginning when I started this, with my reactions, like you guys came through, showed a whole bunch of support, a whole bunch of love, man. I got introduced to a lot of dope people. You guys put me on a lot of music. You guys put me onto a lot of artists, because that's how we got Bones on the channel as well. Like SB was up here, and then Bones was up here and everything. And then like it's dope how they went on tour together, man. I love that tour, was so fire, y'all. Like they had Night Lavelle there, they had Cheddar there, they had Germ there, they had Eddie Baker. Of course, they had Bones, they had SB. Like it was dope to me, man. I had a really good time. And then just seeing the different types of people that was there, man. You saw like you saw like it was crazy. You saw like old and new fans and fans that just grew with them. So what I mean by that is you had the gothic fans, right? You had the gothic fans, you had the fans wearing like the big crosses and everything. You had the normal, I ain't gonna say normal, but you had people that was just like in the middle like me, you know what I'm saying? I was over there just chilling and everything. And I was cool and I had a great time. And it was crazy because when I was leaving out, right, I said this on one of the other videos, man. So I don't know if like homie that I ran into at the concert, if you will see this video or anything, but he knew who I was. I didn't even notice because I came there and I had the King Low merch on. You know what I'm saying? Like I had like the red King Low merch shirt with the with the the shit. You know what I'm saying? Without the G59 skull on it. But yeah, had that, and then I had it on the back. So I'm leaving the concert, yo. I'm leaving the concert, walking out and everything. And then like two people passed out when we was out there too. And then somebody had said something online about somebody, like I did a short and I put a short up there about like Ruby and Scrim throwing out Air Force Ones, and somebody said that some people got beat up at the concert or shot at the concert, some shit like that. I didn't see it. I'm not gonna say it didn't happen, but I didn't see it. But people do anything for clout. But anyway, so I'm leaving the concert and everything. I'm walking out, and then somebody taps me on the shoulder, and he's like smiling. And then like I turn around, I was like, "What's good, bro?" And then he like daps me up, and he like shakes his head and smiles, and then he walks away. And me, because I got mental trauma, because I've been through shit in my life, like some wild ass shit, that when he dapped me up and I said, you know, and he walked away, I'm just kind of like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck was this? And so I'm over here paranoid. I was like, what, niggas gonna be waiting for me in the parking lot? Like, what the fuck was that? Like, what's the handshake? Like, oh, I see you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like trauma, yo. So I'm like, damn, so I'm over there walking out to my car and shit, looking over my shoulder, like, what the fuck is this? And then I thought about it. I was like, yo, I did have my merch shirt on. I do YouTube videos. I've got Suicide Boy's whole discography on my channel. It wouldn't be odd that I ran into somebody that recognized me from my channel. And I was like, damn, that was a fan. I was like, yo, I wish I would have, you know what I'm saying, or a supporter. I wish I would have like chopped it up with him because he kind of looked at me. And I don't know, man. It's kind of like when I'm out in public like that, I might give you like an unwelcoming feeling sometimes. Like if I'm like on edge, and I hope I didn't make him feel that way. So if I made you feel that way, homie, I'm sorry. You know, it's all love on this side. You know, and if you're watching this video, man, put drop in the comments and be like, yo, that was me, and just chop it up with me and everything. So I can reach out to you and all that, man. Salute to you. Cause you live in the 757 as well. You know, cause obviously y'all already told y'all, man. Gray Day came out here in Virginia. Bones got a whole lot of love. Night Lavelle got a lot of love. Everybody, like even Suicide Boys, they even said it. They're like, yo, VA, what the fuck is up? They fuck with us out here. And I won't forget what Bones said. Bones said, yo, I hate leaving my family and going on these tours. He's like, but I swear to God, you motherfuckers make it worth it. You know, he's like, I love you guys out here. They got a whole lot of love. Night Lavelle got a shitload of love. His set was crazy. Waiting for that Night Lavelle concert. But yeah, y'all, let me go and get up out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed your holidays and everything. Hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas. If you guys don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you enjoyed your day off from work if you were off work and everything. But yeah, man, y'all know I got to drop this at midnight. It's only right. Put Suicide Boys back in their spot, man. Back in their midnight drop spot and everything. You already know when it comes to videos and everything, we're gonna be doing reactions to their videos as well, because I know they're gonna be putting some out. So if you guys can, make sure y'all DM me on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, KingLo757 on Instagram. DM me, let me know when they drop videos and everything in case I don't see it first. Because I'm getting to this before everybody tells me that Suicide Boys dropped this album. I'm trying to get ahead of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So much love to y'all, man. I can't say that enough. Protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers. I love you guys. Holla at y'all on the next one. Y'all be safe and y'all be easy out there. All right? Peace.